Wie wird künstliche Intelligenz die Arbeit mit ERP-Systemen wie Acumatica oder HaufX 360 in Zukunft einfacher machen? Wir sind gerade auf dem HaufX 360 Summit und haben Metin Mehta bei uns zu Gast. Er ist Chief Engineering Officer bei Acumatica in den USA. Das Interview von Dirk und Metin wird deshalb auch auf Englisch stattfinden. Du kannst aber gerne auch Untertitel laufen lassen. Die haben wir sowohl auf Deutsch als auch auf Englisch. Viel Spaß!
Yeah, thanks, Inga. Metin, welcome here in Frankfurt or in Bad Vilbel.
It's my pleasure.
You're not working for Hof, you're working for
Acumatica. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you do at Acumatica?
So I'm Chief Engineering Officer at Acumatica, and my job is to lead engineering team to deliver everything that we want to deliver as a business.
So everything your CEO shows us at the Acumatica Summit, you have to deliver.
Yes, what John is talking about. Yes, absolutely.
Great. Wonderful job. You're here and you showed us something that is pretty new. Yeah, we saw that at the Acumatica Summit a few days ago. Yeah. I'm pretty sure next year in Seattle we will see much more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would love that you tell me a little bit about the future first before we go into the details. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What will happen? How will AI change the way we work?
So a lot. So first of all, right now we are at a stage where AI itself is churning a lot. There is a lot of things going on over here. There are a lot of ideas, there are a lot of promising, technology is changing every day. So I think in a year or two, I see that kind of becoming more mature.
Yeah.
People, instead of talking a lot about AI, you will start seeing a lot of those solutions that are out in the customer's hands.
Okay.
Customers start using that, customers start liking that. Yeah. That itself will create the feedback loop where those usage will help us understand where we want to invest more.
So it's a learning curve as well. It's not only technology, it's culture, learning curve as well.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, because this is what happens whenever new technology comes up. A lot of different ideas come up, a lot of promises are made, a lot of big ambitions are made. But then at the end of the day, it's about how that new technology is helping customers do their job better. Yeah. That's as simple as that.
So you're already pretty clear what you will do in the next 12 months with Acumatica. And you showed us 3 different areas. Mm-hmm. How Acumatica, so Hof X360 as well, of course, it's a German release, will change. What are these 3 areas and what can we do with these 3 areas?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned in Summit, as I mentioned yesterday here in Hof Summit as well, the vision is simple but very powerful. It's basically AI that works for you, right? So at the end of the day, as I mentioned, it's all about solving customers' problem, helping them do their best and kind of deliver what they want to deliver for their customers, right? So to make that vision come to action, what we are doing is we are investing in 3 different areas. That's what we call our AI strategy. So the first area is AI advisors, second area is AI automation, and third area is AI assistants. Okay. So these are the 3 different investment areas which will make that vision come to life.
What is advisor? What does it mean?
So AI advisor, think about how we are leveraging AI to kind of create or get deep insights. Yeah. Also, it helps us to understand the issues that will come on our path and also suggested actions for that. So one of the example that I give is anomaly detection is a good example what we kind of have achieved in that area that is already there in our product today. It was beta in 24R2, it's already kind of GA in 25R1.
And so this means that we will understand our own business much better in the future.
Right, that is correct. With this, basically, it allows you to kind of understand what decisions to take, what type of areas we run into issues, how do we solve that.
Yeah. The second was automation.
Yes.
What does this mean?
AI automation is where AI just gets the job done with or without human intervention. So think about when you want to automate some of your complex workflows, you want to create kind of a certain type of customization, but again, all of this without any new code. You don't have to do that with code. You can do it just with the configuration, leverage the power of our AI automation, and it kind of makes your job much easier. One of the example that I gave yesterday, is how do we think about a scenario where a customer support agent is working on some issue for a long period of time, and there are a lot of different case notes that have been gathered. When the case completes and he wants to or she wants to create a summary of that, they have to go through all of these notes to create summary. Instead of that, what AI automation can do is it can go through all of those things and can create a summary. How? You basically go to AI prompt editor, and it's a prompt editor is part of our AI Studio offering. And you can tell what type of things you want to see in summary in a plain English language. And then basically the AI automation takes care of it. It basically goes through all the data as you ask them to look at what type of data, and then it basically goes through that, summarizes that in the format that you like to see.
So we are talking about efficiency, processes, and at least being or staying or becoming competitive.
That is absolutely right. Yeah.
The third was the assistant.
So third one is assistant. So this is a new way you interact with the system. Instead of point and clicks and going through the screens, you can basically talk with the screen, or you can type in the chat window. And when you do that, what it is happening is AI assistant is helping you do your task in an interactive fashion. So one of the things that I have shown in the summit in Las Vegas, the demo that I showed, what I did over there was, as a chief revenue officer, I want to see how my sales is going on. Instead of going through different reports and different kind of queries, I just ask question and I get the response, which basically what AI assistant is doing behind the scene is it is looking at the data. It is understanding my intent. It is looking at the data and showing me the either the data, or it can also help in future to take actions for me.
We saw in your presentation yesterday, that was much longer than we do have now, different examples. So it was pretty interesting. You brought these examples, and these examples are already part of the code. So it's not a mock-up, it was really live.
Yes. So some of this code is already in the production code. So it's already GA. So for example, anomaly detection that I talked about, invoice categorization is other part, auto completion is other part. So all of those things are already there in our product. Some of the other things like the case resolution summary that I talked about, that we are already working on, the AI assistant parts that we are working on. So some of these type of things you will start seeing in product towards a later end of the year or early 26 as well.
So,
but all the things that I showed in demo, they are real working code.
Can you show us maybe two of these examples? Can we show it on the screen and you tell us a little bit what happens?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be great. Where do we start?
So we can start with anomaly detection that I just talked about, which is part of our 25R1. And the whole idea is basically how do we detect anomalies or exceptions in various workflows. So we already ship 3 workflows in build, but we can add that anomaly detection for other areas as well.
So this is not assistance, not automation.
This is the AI advisor.
That's the AI advisor, part of the AI
and
advisor.
We have the demo to show that.
And the second we can show?
So the second one, we can go with the AI automation. That's what I talked about, the basically the case summary generation, right? The case resolution summary generation. So this is, again, we can show the demo for that in terms of how you use the prompt editor to kind of configure your prompt and then use those prompts to kind of generate the summaries for all of your cases.
Really great. I'm really excited. I'm excited what we will see next year in Seattle. So, and I'm pretty sure that this will not be the last
Absolutely not.
video on AI. Meetan, it was a pleasure.
It's
really
always my pleasure.
Meeting you and having you here. Thanks, and back to Inga. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Ich bin gespannt, wann all diese KI-Funktionen in Haufe X360 umgesetzt werden. Wenn es soweit ist, dann werden wir bestimmt das ein oder andere Video zum Thema drehen und natürlich auch direkt im System zeigen, was möglich ist. Wenn du diese Videos nicht verpassen möchtest, dann abonniere gerne unseren Kanal und hinterlasse auch gerne einen Like, wenn dir das Video gefallen hat.